What is up, viewers? Emperor Freed here, right back on the grind where I left off, playing more Street Brawl and talking about my life, podcast style, like someone said in my last video. They said kind of like a podcast, which is pretty neat. I haven't warmed up at all, so I might just lag off and die. But hopefully that doesn't happen, and I just coast along to plot, and that should be fun. Anyway, so my day has been pretty uneventful, I'd say. Let's think what was gonna happen today. All right, I got all nicely dressed up to ask out some girl in my history class, but she didn't show up. So I was kind of sad, did all that work for nothing. No, I threw. Oh wow, he has no health. But yeah, she wasn't there, so we wait till the next day that she's here, which is gonna be Thursday, hopefully. So I'll ask her out there. But other than that, my life's been pretty alright, at least today, for the most part. I'm kind of broke though. Like, I did not have funds. I hate Bo. It's so good. It just like guarantees a lot of hits. Alright, we got him. But yeah, my life's been kind of just up and down. I need to get paid for my job so I can buy like cologne and lotion and man stuff, because that's like one of the most important things is keeping yourself clean. Definitely grooming. I'm kind of like addicted to doing it because I like feeling clean. I don't know how to explain it, because when I was growing up I was like kind of super unclean, and I'd take showers every day, obviously, just because my parents would force me. So there was that, and also like I didn't really mind taking the shower every day. I think that's just you're supposed to take a shower every day is what I'm saying. But that was pretty much the extent of it. All the lotion and stuff that my parents had, like for skin, it was like it was not good. All right, I'd get like a bunch of acne, and I didn't have like really specialized products for my skin. And so my skin was like super dry always, and I kind of looked like a zombie. And also I was just kind of like, I was not at a healthy weight for a lot of like my child years. You're really even into like high school a bit, because just living in my household, just had too much access to like unhealthy foods, which obviously like they're unhealthy, right? But they like taste good. That's the whole thing. Oh right. So to explain this, I gotta explain something that happened to me. I lost my sense of taste before Corona, so maybe like 3 years ago. This guy has dodged the same way every time. He's dodged up and right. I gotta catch that. But yeah, maybe like 4 years ago or something like that, I lost it, and then I just never got it back, which kind of like blows. And obviously I'm like, because of that, I just started eating way more healthy. At least I want to say I did. Like I don't eat that much candy as is, and stuff like that, because the whole reason you eat it is because it tastes good, and like when you can't taste, it's kind of like, what's the point, right? But I was just like, all right, well now that I can't taste, I can start eating healthy. But my parents would still cook like a bunch of rice, which is just carbs, and carbs aren't good for you. They're good in the sense that they're like really short energy like burst, but outside of that, you kind of like don't want a lot of carbs. And I was just ingesting an unholy amount of carbs growing up in my household, because we'd eat rice every day. It'd be rice and then something else, and so I also didn't know how to like portion myself. So it'd be just me eating a bunch of rice, super unhealthy. And so I think when I got to college is when I could finally like organize my diet. And I went through a couple things. I mean, I did a water fast, for like, I want to say 6 days when I got to college. Like within like a month of me getting to college, I'm like, all right, let me go do this, because I always wanted to do a water fast. It kind of like, one, because I saw you could lose weight a lot, and I'm 200 pounds, by the way. I'm 6 foot 200 pounds, and so I'm like, well, I can lose some weight doing this, because originally I was like, if I go for a week, I can go for like a month, but I did it for a week, well, almost basically a week, and I really felt like crap, because your body, it needs electrolytes, and you get electrolytes from your food and like vitamins from your food. So I had to buy like pills, and I was like, I don't really want to be drinking these pills every single day. It was like more of a nuisance than anything. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to like cheat the system, and I'll just like work out. And so I ended up being pretty lucky. And this one like Dominican kid from my college, he goes to the gym every day, and I just had him take me to the gym. And so from there, I just learned how to have like a gym schedule and everything. So I just go every day. And I had also like in high school, I liked doing track. I just really like running in general. That's like my favorite exercise. That and swimming. I just find the most enjoyment out of those. But yeah, was just able to get my life together. And then I also because the thing is, I work in college, right? But majority of my paycheck, I just spent on like, mostly like, I'm not gonna say cleaning supplies. I like skin products and like toothpaste and like teeth whitening stuff. So I spent most of my money on that, which is like, it's good to spend money on stuff that like is gonna benefit you. He just went right through me. One sec, I gotta like focus up. Okay, we got him. But yeah, like I wouldn't like spend so much money on beauty products as a person. I know I spent what, $100? I think it was like, wow, that hit me. I spent like maybe 100 on just stuff for myself so that I can be clean. Oh, that was so bad. He read my dodge away. I was dodging in a lot, and he just read dodge away. That was weird. This is like too small for me to fight. Cannon is so strong at catching people out. Wow, that didn't catch him either. He caught me there. This is looking rough. I'm dead, yeah. He beat me. That's really tough to fight Cannon on this small map. But he won't rematch me. He's too scared. That was my first loss. I lost to Cannon. I just not focused up enough. I was really scared of approaching because I didn't want to get strung. And this map is really small, so it's easy for Cannon to string you. But yeah, I was just scared, honestly, going into that match. Like the guy would just wait on corner, and I would just keep throwing outside, like, and I would never approach it like D-Light or something. That was just bad playing for me. I think if I wanted to play like that, I should have just like picked up guns and just only played guns, because I was trying to play gauntlets into that. But yeah, other than that, I've gone to the gym every day, just ran every day, bought myself some running shoes, and just spent a lot of money in general. That's another thing. Like, I come from like a Hispanic household, so they don't like necessarily like spending money a lot. And so because of that, I'm just like, well, I need to, I basically kind of let go of myself, just because when you're constrained to not spending money at all, or being told to not buy something, you're gonna want to do it more, right? And so that's essentially what happened with me. I'm just like, oh, I wanna buy all this stuff, and I finally got the chance to. So that was nice. I should take a win against this guy. Like, there's no reason for me to be losing these matches. Oh, I suck. That was an easy punish. I did the same weird dodge. I need him to do like a sig. Wow, that beat me out. Okay. He has guns, I think, so I'm just gonna play some guns myself. You know, make it easier on myself. That would have killed me, by the way. If I got hit by that, definitely would have died. He's dead. Yeah, this map you can just cheese on guns. I learned that last video in my last play session. That was bad. I tried to dodge, but I have a stock lead, so I should be able to manage unless he just gimps me or kills me early. Alright. No more small walls. Got his dodge. Try to go for the extend. I couldn't hit him. Nice. Alright, catching everything here. Oh, he got me. He's dead though. Yeah, I really brought that back. He won't rematch me. I don't know why. I guess he's like scared of fighting me. But hopefully I just keep getting him, because then I can just obviously just keep farming him. Alright, let's see here. I'm trying to think of other things to talk about. Just, I don't know. Because I can talk about like more from my own life, which I'm probably gonna end up doing. I can talk about like when I started playing this game. I started playing this game like freshman year of high school. So I had never played it before. Before then, I literally would only play Fortnite and Geometry Dash. Those were my two games. Oh, and Destiny 2. I would play a lot of Destiny as well, because those were the games my friends played. And so I'm like, alright. And I actually genuinely had fun playing them. I still have fun playing those games. Like, I still play Geometry Dash every now and again. And obviously, I play Destiny almost every day, as much as I play Brawlhalla. But I had originally started playing this game because Sandstorm, who's a Geometry Dash player, was playing it, and I'm like, well, I know this guy Sandstorm, and I've known him since like he beat Cataclysm, so I'm like, well, I know this guy, and he's playing this fighting game, and he like won like first place at BCX. I'm like, I can win first place at BCX, and so that's what I said. I'm like, I can beat Sandstorm. Like, this guy's not that good at the game, and then I was horribly mistaken. Sandstorm's a really good player. So basically how it ended up going was I started playing with my other friend from high school. His name is Lissandro. And me, him, and I had gotten introduced to the game before from one of my friends that I play Destiny with. His name is Null, or right there. And I played with him, but I thought I hit him with the OG. This is a Smash clone. And so that was obviously because I wasn't experienced, alright? I wasn't a brawler yet. And so I'm like, this is just a Smash clone. Why would I play this game? And I dropped the game. But then I came back to the game because I'm like, I'll give it a shot. And this was when Rayman came out. And I'm like, I've played all the Rayman games, alright? This is worth me playing the game for. No, I'm not dead. Okay, I'm dead. But yeah, I'm like, this is worth me playing this game. Alright, I like Rayman. He's a cool character, and they have him in the fighting game. And so I picked up the game, and of course I saw Sandstorm, and he was playing Mordex. But I did not like Scythe at all. I'm like, Mordex is too generic, and also everybody played Mordex because Sandstorm won on Mordex. And so I'm like, this character is so generic. He's not cool at all. I want to play like, I want to play whatever people were like saying was like the cool weapon at the time, which was just guns. And so I'm like, I want to play guns. And so that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and I picked up Diana. No, that's not what I did. I picked up Hattori, and I played Hattori for until I got a level 25. Basically, I played Hattori, and I really liked how fast she was. But basically, it was just a means to an end. I'm like, I'm just gonna play Hattori until I can save up enough to buy Diana, because that's what Boomy played. And I saw Boomy was like the guy that got closest, because I had only saw like winners finals of BCX 2018. I didn't even know grand finals existed. All right, if like you told 2018 me who Sandstorm fought in grand finals, I would have said Boomy and not Wrench, because I was clueless. But yeah, I basically was like, I want to play guns. And my friend was like, you should play Lord Brax. But I'm like, I hate Lance. I would never play that weapon. I didn't get to dodge for any of that string. Weapon's really dumb. He's like, you should play Lord Brax. But I'm like, I don't want to spam, because at the time, guns were like super overtuned. And like you could see it easily, because LDZ had won the last two BCX. I think he won on Lucian, playing guns. But obviously Brawlhalla back then was super different. Alright, there was no dash. Costlix was winning tournaments. It was weird, alright? It was definitely a weird time to be playing Brawlhalla. And so I was like, I want to play that character, and I played Diana, and I hated Bo. I hated Bo so much, and my friends would call me super skillless whenever I play Bo. They're like, bro, you're not good at the game. You like play Bo. I'm like, I can't do nothing about this. And obviously, freshman me, 14 years old, didn't want to get judged. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go play someone, because they didn't judge me for playing guns. They're like, guns take skill, which was like, in 2018, I don't know how much of a fact that was. It was definitely more skillful than Scythe. I will say that much. Scythe 2018 was something. All right, but they're like, you can play guns, that takes skill, but Bo, no skill. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play a character that has none of these weapons. And so I played Wushang, because I really liked how Wushang like looked, and he had like the Akuma skin, or kinda. He had the Sun Wukong skin. That's what it was. So he had Sun Wukong. I'm like, I know what this is from, like Journey to the West. So I'm like, this is really cool. I want to play this character. And I really like gauntlets. Oh my lord, I loved gauntlets so much. I'm like, this weapon is so cool. Like, I like going off stage and hitting people with Sarah and stuff. And back then, gauntlets had so many true combos, because they had like no lag. And so you can like hit people with whole strings that you couldn't like this string that I'm gonna do right now. Fuck, I suck. I'm bad. Disregard. Like, that was completely true. Okay, maybe it wasn't completely true, but it was really close to being true. Alright? And so I'm like, I wanna play this weapon, because I thought it was super cool. And I'm like, okay, let me play Wushang. And I'm gonna try out Wushang. And then I played Wushang for a bunch. And at the time, my friend mained Lance. So my friend mained Scarlet. He still mains Scarlet, but he kind of like switches characters every now and again. He like plays like Zerial and real picks. But me and him were at the same skill level at the time, and so I'd play against him with like Wushang, and I just could not fight Lance. I couldn't fight Lance to save my life. I couldn't fight Hammer to save my life. All right, I could kind of do something with gauntlets, but Spear was not helping me at all. And I'm like, okay, is there any character that has spear, not spear, guns and gauntlets? And then I learned about Cross, and I'm like, hold on, this character's so cool. He like kills super early, and he has a bunch of cool sigs, and he's like a gangster. I'm like, okay, this is my character right here. And so then I stick to that character, and basically he's the only character that I played for a long time. I played him until Thor came out, which Thor came out at the end of my freshman year of high school, so 2018 or 2019, and Cross, I had gotten Cross to like level maybe like 60, and I dropped the character. I'm like, this character is too hard. There's nobody winning on Cross. Alright, I don't see anybody play this character. And I didn't want to play Cross anymore. And so, Thor was the newest legend. And he was uber broken, alright? Thor on release got me to Diamond for free. Because the first legend I ever got to Diamond with was Jala. So, I got to Diamond with Jala. That was the first legend I got to Diamond with. And, then I dropped Jala to play only Cross. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna play Thor, because Thor was broken. And I didn't know how to play either of his weapons. I knew how to 6 spam, and that's all I did with Thor. Kind of like how Thor players play right now. All they do is 6 spam. So I got to Diamond with Thor, and it was so easy. And I'm like, I'm maining Thor. This is the character I'm playing. But always in the back of my head, I had like this thought. I'm like, but I want to be rank 1 with Cross. Because everybody was also playing Thor. I'm like, I want to be unique. Alright. Kind of like that whole like, I want to have my own identity, and I wanted to be the rank 1 Cross. And so I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna play Cross. And Ethan was live streaming, and he made like a video talking to, he was like making a video while live streaming, and he was talking about how, oh, I guess you don't know him as Ethan anymore. Capstar made a video talking about why he plays Hattori, even though Hattori's like not that good in the meta. And he's like, I'm never gonna drop Hattori because it's better to commit to one character than to be really like mid at every other character. And I'm like, this makes a lot of sense, alright? This makes a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna keep playing Cross. And around the same time, I also like got my ass beat by a Cross player who had like a level 70 Cross, and I'm like, yo, this character could be super good if you like put in a lot of time. So I'm like, alright, I'm playing Cross. I'm never gonna drop this legend. And then since then, you know, I've played Cross. I've gotten him level 100. And this guy's like a chosen bot. Hold on. This guy's beasting on me. No, that was bad. I had to ground pound. I don't think I get an early kill, but he's not. A dare kills him, I think. That was bad. This guy's waiting me out really well. He's dead. He has Lance right now. But yeah, let me actually focus on this before I keep talking about my origin story. Sorry, I just gotta focus up on the match. I don't want to lose this far in. Okay, I got him. But yeah, it takes way too long to get elo in this game mode for me to just throw away my elo. No! That was so random. Okay. I thought he was gonna nair again. I ran away. Oh, that still caught me. Alright, he's at half. I maybe hit him with one more combo and he's dead. He's gonna dare. I got him. Nice little dodge. Reread the dodge in.
Player 2 wins.
But yeah, no. Like I was saying, my origin story, I really focused on this one character, and that's when I ended up seeing Cody Travis start winning, and he just only won on Barraza. I'm like, if Cody Travis can start winning on Barraza, I can win on Cross. And so that kind of motivated me to keep playing. From there, I kind of just had, I bought a lot of coaching. I bought so much coaching because I wanted to catch up with everybody. And everybody was like so much higher than me in elo. And it was also around this time, like once my Cross was level 100, that I finally fought Sandstorm for the first time. Because keep in mind, Sandstorm after 2018, alright, he became like a recluse, alright? He like did not like, he became Hollywood, like people say, and like he wouldn't add you unless you were like his friend IRL. And so I had no way to 1v1 him, but I really wanted to fight him. Like, I even added him in GD to try to, like, get his attention. But it didn't end up working, so it was whatever. And I ended up getting to fight Sandstorm for the first time. And when I say this guy demolished me, oh my lord. He bodied my shit, bro. Because I really didn't have any reference to what the best player in the game was at the time. Because I was maybe low diamond. And so I'm like, well, my reference for a good player is like, you know, Hazen. That's the only person I had fought it to the time. And like my 20 like streak was really bad because obviously I wasn't that good at the game. And so I'm like, surely Sandstorm can't just be that much better than like Hazen. I was so wrong. All right, he demolished me. All right, he read everything I did. I'm like, I would do like cheeky stuff. I'd like, because back in the day, like Great Hall was a map, and so I queued him in ranked, and I would like do stuff like this, with the slide charge off the platforms, and he spot dodged it, bro. He just straight reacted to it. I'm like, this guy's insane, and I really wanted to be as good as him. So I like that, like started a whole training arc with me. And I'm like, I would like practice everything that like Sandstorm did. All right, I picked up Mordex for a bit, and then I eventually ended up dropping Mordex because we don't play Mordex around here. And yeah, I think that sums up a lot of it, of how my life went, or at least with this game. Things I'd do different. I'd watch more replays. Oh my lord, and I play in more tournaments. I did not play in enough tournaments. I did not watch enough replays, and it's kind of like diminished me now since I'm not really good at watching replays. It's hard to critique yourself because you're like, I'm so stupid, I shouldn't gotten hit there, and you're not really focusing on critiquing yourself. So you really gotta keep an open mind, and that's like a skill that you can learn like really early on, and you can just cement it into your like training, I guess, if you want to call it that. This guy's the GOAT. But yeah, I didn't ever like watch replays. And I think what made me like definitely not watch any more replays was because I'd queue into like Cody Travis, and then I like, because this is when like Cody first started streaming, and I'd asked him like for advice. I'm like, did you watch any replays? He's like, no. I only played the game. I only played ranked. I'm like, all right, that really gave me that knowledge. Oh, McSlammy joined. Oh, he left. Am I getting sniped? Nah, there's like nobody is playing this game mode. But yeah, I was like, I would just get told by Coach, I was like, I didn't watch any replays. And then I finally got to talk to Sandstorm. I'm like, did you watch any replays? He's like, no, I just played the game. And I'm like, man. And all these other YouTubers telling me to watch replays, and I'm like, well, I don't have to, because these guys got to the top of the game without watching them. And like in hindsight, I really wish I did, because I know Luna watches replays. That's like he like saves whole recordings, so that he can like watch them back later. Like if you ever watch him stream, his like file manager is just like a bunch of like clips and replays of like events, and so he's like really good at remembering situations because he like reviews them. And I just try to have my memory carry me as to like what in like certain situations, but honestly, you can only do so much. But yeah, if y'all like ask me for advice, I'd like literally just tell you guys to like play the game, but focus on the game. That is like the most important thing you can do in this game if you want to improve. I don't care who you are, alright? If you're Sandstorm, if you're Cody, if you're Luna, alright, you have to like actively play the game with the mindset of improvement. You can't like just autopilot, because if you autopilot, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna learn from situations. Like, you'll get hit a lot in the same situations, and you'll never learn how to counter it. So that's why it's really good to just like actually focus on what you're doing in the game. Alright, another conversation topic. I gotta Google conversation topics. I could just be like, the economy. Nah. Um, let's read off of these list of things.
3, 2.
What's one habit you want to get rid of, but you can't? All right. I'm trying to think. I have this horrible habit, like horrific, of biting my cheeks, like the inside skin. Horrible. All right. This might be kind of graphic to some people, but it's all right. And I bite the inside of my lips. I don't know when this started. I think it started when I was a kid, and I had like. All right, this might be a bit graphic. So essentially, what happened was I was a kid. I had to have been like 7, maybe 6, and I went to the dentist, and the dentist ended up giving me like mouth numbing stuff. I don't know, remember it's some number or whatever the hell. And he gave me mouth numbing stuff, and I just go and like after the dentist appointment, since you can't feel it, right? I just start biting on the inside of my lips, and I ended up getting an infection because of this, and it was really, really bad. Like I had to go back to the dentist, and they had to give me like medicine. But I just bite my lips and just like start like biting off skin, and this was not good. Like, oh, I'm throwing. Hold on. I gotta focus before I tell some horrific story of my childhood. That didn't hit him. Okay, I can't die to that anymore. We're chilling. But yeah, no, I just like would like straight up bite the inside of my lips just because I couldn't feel it. It was like numb because of the numbing stuff that the people use. In a bit, when I get flat in this mode. And so that's just a habit that I've had for literally eons since I was 6, and even now, like I'm numb to it. Like even without numbing stuff. So I can just like go on and just literally like bite on my lips, and I really do try to stop it. Another habit I had, which I thankfully stopped, is biting my nails. I would bite my nails a lot, and they would get like disgusting. And this is mostly in due in part because I had like the 3 a.m. thoughts of like I want to change my life around, and so I would stop biting my nails, and I just use nail clippers whenever I wanted to cut them, so I didn't look like a vampire. But yeah, those two are like 2 major habits. Some habits that people have that I cannot stand. Oh my lord, chewing gum. I hate it. I hate it so much. My mom does it. All right, it's like a horse. Not calling my mom a horse, but I'm telling you that like I hate when people chew gum and when people repeat themselves too many times, because I don't, like, in the most humble way possible, I have a really good sense of memory because I would solve Rubik's Cubes competitively from like since I was in 6th grade, and so I always had to remember a bunch of algorithms and patterns, and so my memory was really good. And something that I realized that I hated really quickly is like when professors would repeat themselves, and the professors, they do it consciously because the best way to teach people
Three, two, one.
and so the professors would they'd repeat themselves because that's a way for students to learn through like retention, like repetition. And I don't blame them, that's a valid way to learn. But like, say I have class, because this happened in history class. I have class on history on Thursday, and then next week on Tuesday, the teacher says the same thing. Oh my lord, I hate it so much. And I know that the other people in my class forgot what the teacher has said, but I don't forget. And so I just hear him repeat it, and I'm like, it's like buffering a video. It's also why I like cannot rewatch shows. Like, I think I've only rewatched like 3 shows in my lifetime, like animes. And it's been the same anime. Because I don't know, I just find it entertaining, even with the rewatch. So, even though I know what's gonna happen, which usually, if I know what something's gonna happen, I like lose my mind, alright? Immediately becomes something I cannot like stomach. Because I just can't stand like people repeating themselves. And it's gonna have to be like a pretty big time frame apart. Now say like, even if someone says it a large time frame apart, I still remember it. Because that's how my mind works. And so, I remember the thing like 2 years later, and then I'd be like, you said this 2 years later in this occasion. And they'd be like, wow, why do you remember that? That's so random. I'm like, this is a problem I have. It's like a deficit. Okay. More of a problem than anything else. Just having really good memory. I've gotten 6 elo. I'm almost done.
Rematch. Blue. Three, two, one, brawl.
But yeah, I'm just like telling someone something on Discord. But yeah, that's really annoying. And yeah, I'm trying to think of other habits people have that I don't find too annoying, but like other people can't stand. I don't know. I can say about food choices though, like I know a lot of people hate like pickles, but I'm fine with them. But then you have people that like tomatoes, and those are the true architects of demise. Those are the people that are gonna bring us down in the world. Alright? Tomatoes do not belong on any food. None. Alright? Much less a sandwich. If you people like tomatoes on your sandwiches, you're dead to me. Alright? I don't know how you people consume that garbage. It's just like it doesn't belong there. Alright, all the other vegetables fine. Onions, perfectly fine. Lettuce, perfectly fine. But you get to tomatoes, I'm like, you're ruining the sandwich. Alright, by adding that on there. And that's like elitism food take, but like, seriously, I don't know how people consume it. We got 5 elo. Alright, we're close. See, if I hadn't lost that match, I would be at it already. There's probably other stuff that people just can't stand, and I'm just like completely fine with it. I guess we're in the Halloween spirit. I like licorice candy, and people don't like licorice candy for some reason. I don't really have a problem with it. And the spicy like peppermint candies, I also do not have a problem with that. But people like cannot stand them. What I also can't stand, but what I can stand, I mean, candy corn. I don't know how people stomach that stuff. Diabolically bad. All right. My mom likes them, I don't like them. Alright. This is a real player that I've used to queue into a lot. Ooh. Ooh. He like strung the hell out of me. Okay, we got him. Let's try gauntlets, even though I'm probably gonna end up playing mostly guns this whole match. Caught his dodge down. Oh, that's like a true combo. Well, it's not a true combo, but it's 1 dodge frame and it's 0, so it might actually be true. Alright. Oh, I try to finish him off. That finishes him off. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up playing guns the entire match. Against Jiro on a small map, that's not a good matchup to be playing stuff like gauntlets. Jiro's just too fast. Damn. I've been pretty good at catching him with end light so far. Nair. I knew he dodged down, but the dare didn't hit. Down stick? Oh, okay. I can't let him string me or I die. I just gotta hit him maybe 1 time with like gauntlets, and he's dead. Or I might just be able to do it with unarmed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I thought I had gauntlets in my rotation. Okay. Oh, I threw. I need him like pick up sword. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. I'm surprised that even killed. But yeah, I needed him. Oh, he's 1782. That's a massive elo gains. He's like livid right now. I know he's mad. That's the crazy part. I know he's furious because that took him eons to get. But yeah, this should be the last match. I should get 5 elo from this and be chilling. And then I'll just end the video. But back onto the topic of food. Another thing I'd be like judging people on is their steak preferences, alright? I have a friend, if it's not medium rare, he just won't eat it, alright? He's behind me right now, and he's probably saying to himself, I mean, I'd eat it, but I wouldn't prefer it over a medium rare, alright? I like a well done, a well done. See, I like well done steaks. He's like, that's garbage. Why would I ever eat a well done steak when I can order a medium rare? Alright, you're ruining the steak if you eat it anything else than medium rare. And so that's his take. Alright, I know that's his take because I've had this argument many times with him. But I like my steaks well done. And that's how I will order it from any store whenever I have it. Alright. And so I know people, they be getting uptight about that type of stuff. And I'm like, listen, I cannot taste. I go off the texture of things. And I just like the texture of a well done steak more than a medium rare steak. And so I prefer it. Oh, also, I'd like to ask, is the music good? Someone asked me to put music, and I like went and tried to find like some no copyright music. And so I don't know if it's louder than the game or not, which it'd kind of suck if it was louder than the game. But if I like do the music separately from the game and like post editing, then the videos would not come out for 2 days because it takes so long for my computer to compile it. Like, because I play off a laptop and my laptop just is not strong enough until I get my actual PC to like run like video editing software at a reasonable like frame rate. But yeah, we got our last match. I'm pretty sure this guy should give me 5 elo. He dodged down, which is interesting. We're gonna read the dodge down. He spot dodged that time. That was a bad reaction by me. I definitely could have reacted to that. Alright, he woke up. I don't know how that didn't kill him. Kind of strange, but it is what it is. I think this is when the side panels should open sooner or later. Oh, he hit me with the taunt. Wow. Alright, he has given up. Yeah, that's just how it be, I guess. Oh, wait. Can I take us both into the blast zone? No, I can't, right? Alright. So that was that. Did he give me 5 elo? He did. I am now plat. I am plat in this game mode. I'm 38-1. I took 1 loss to that Isaiah player. I mean, Cannon on such a small map is it's tough to deal with, and I just played really poorly into him. Like, I know I could have definitely won. But other than that, I think I'm gonna call it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and peace.